right, welcome back to the wife's car edition.
They don't even tell. Well, I think
there's definitely a difference.
I wish I wore my sunglasses today.
Oh yeah, you didn't wear your sunglasses.
Give me your glasses, because don't they transition?
I wish I didn't have to look into your fucking eyes.
I wish I didn't have to look into your eyes.
If you guys weren't so gay with each other, it wouldn't be a problem.
Whoa, who's that guy?
I thought you said you were gonna straddle Lawrence, Shadow. Why are you not?
I told you keep your gay shit to yourself until Lawrence
guys,
gets in the car.
we have a special guest, Shadow, with us again today.
He's not straddling like he said.
Ain't no special guest. I'm here all the time, guys.
He's a permanent member. Okay. I'm sorry.
Special guest.
You know, this car actually does have a manifested trunk, Lawrence.
This one does have a trunk, so you can't put you in the trunk.
I'm talking about
Actually, the seats fold down in the back,
ma'am.
so you could fold that seat down and push him in the trunk.
okay.
Oh,
Wait,
nice.
Hold up. So the seat folds down, so I can just drive Lawrence and throw him in the back from here.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So I ain't even got to get out of the car to throw your ass in the car.
No, but did you hear about Michael Keaton being in the new Batman?
No.
Flashpoint? The Flash movie, he will be the Batman from '89.
You know what? I'm gonna say something. I got this guy at work. This is what the fuck is the radio playing for? Turn that shit off. Fucking podcasters don't want to hear that fucking shit. No, but I got this guy at work that sees me all the time, and he asks me, "You watch Star Wars Visions trailer yet?"
What'd you say?
I always tell him no, and finally I broke down and told him, I'm like, look, dude, an anime Star Wars doesn't excite me at all. I actually think it's the worst thing that ever happened to Star Wars. Like, Star Wars doesn't need an anime. He's like, yeah. He's like, but this one's not gonna focus on the main people. It's not gonna focus on your Obi-Wans and your Lukes. It can literally go anywhere and be about anyone. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what's wrong with Star Wars. Nobody cares about all these other made-up characters that they keep throwing at us.
Ooh.
It's like, people care about Luke and Obi-Wan and Han and Leia.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Is like, why do they hate those characters?
I mean,
They're what made Star Wars.
If they're going to make another Star Wars, they need to make one that follows up off the fucking Mandalorian with Luke training fucking Grogu.
Yeah, exactly. So what did, his name is Baby Yoda, not Grogu.
No, his name's Grogu. Okay.
We've been calling him Baby Yoda.
Actually, you know how many people you would call him Grogu to, and they'd be like, who's that? I've never heard of
If
him.
they paid attention in the fucking show, they would know.
The casual audience doesn't do that, man. Only nerds do. Like
Grogu is not a good sell point. Baby Yoda is.
I don't give a fuck.
Baby Yoda?
If they were smart enough to
Baby
pay
Yoda?
attention during the damn show, if they had an attention span
Once
of
they
more
called,
than
dude,
15
no,
seconds.
because once they called him Grogu, you notice no one was talking about him anymore.
Dude, Waze has sold the fuck out.
What do you mean?
Like, you know the little navigation maps, you can do Google Maps or you can do Waze?
Mm-hmm.
Waze is completely sold out. I'm going to tell you why. Because I was just passing by those gas stations back there, but it was advertised on the map as Reese's. So that means like Reese's is like got paid sponsorship to Waze to show it up on the map.
Like Reese's peanut butter cups, or
Yeah.
what?
I mean, it makes sense. That's the way it goes.
I mean, it's genius, but
Sooner or later, everyone's going to sell out. If it's an app, if it's a business, they all sell
You
out.
sold out. You sold out.
so what do you think of AEW, Lawrence?
Hold on.
Never mind. I love the fact that during that phone call, you name dropped us.
What did I say?
I'm dashing with Greg.
It's just a habit now, man.
I loved it though. It was great. It's like fucking name drop to his mother. Did she get her fucking washer, by the way?
She's going to eventually. She's got a friend that can lift it out of there. She doesn't have a truck on her own, but she got a
Is it the washer or the dryer?
1,000 feet. Turn left.
I think it's both.
It shouldn't be both.
I'm messing with you.
I mean, honestly, I wish she'd just take the washer. We don't need that. I got a brand new one.
I love how his energy and tone immediately dropped when his mom called like he was getting scolded like a child.
Oh, yeah. I was terrified of her.
Turn
guess
left
so.
on Base
Like he
Road.
went from high energy and confident to, I didn't order anything.
I just was. What do you want me to be like? Yeah, I didn't order anything.
What up, bitch?
No, you just had that whole scared
what?
child getting scolded undertone.
14450.
I guess I wasn't scared. I was just like kind of annoyed a little bit. But what?
In 3/4 of a mile.
What does it matter to
You'll
you?
arrive.
What does it matter to you if it matters to me?
I don't know. You just fucked up the whole mood with that shit. Like, what are you getting at?
I didn't fuck anything up. I was just bringing you out.
Why?
He doesn't need you to bring him out. He's
Yeah.
coming out himself.
Yeah, right.
So at least I know the setup will work now in this car, even if looks fucking weird. Your beard is weird.
You're fucking weird.
What was we talking about before?
I don't remember because he fucked it all up. Like, what the fuck were we?
Oh, yeah,
Up. Your fucking phone call fucked
I was
up.
talking about the washer.
That's why I paused the video and I came back and you immediately brought up the phone call, even though I paused it to intentionally not bring up the phone call.
Because he thought it was Anthony at first.
I guess. What would it mattered? Now we're talking about the phone call that I was trying to be
In
low key
1,000
with.
feet.
It wouldn't have mattered.
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Me neither.
Fucking Shadow, man.
Can't blame me. Your phone calls were through off in the first
No,
fucking
and I
place.
paused the video and I came back and I was like, everything was good, and then you said something. I don't even remember what you
You've
said.
arrived at
Oh
your
yeah, you were talking about the
destination.
phone call.
You can't blame me. It was the phone call to
I
begin
think
with.
I just passed it.
Shadow, what were we talking about before you said that stupid shit?
Before the phone call, fuck shit up, you mean?
What were we talking about, man? Because you messed
You
everything
shouldn't
up.
expect me to remember it if you can't.
What the fuck?
14430 32. So, what number is this one?
14442.
Right here it is. Right here it is. Yeah, they didn't have it ready at McAllister, so I told him, I was like, well, I got another delivery. I'm going to go make this delivery before I deal with this bullshit. Glass is all fogging up and shit.
Greg, what were we talking about?
Huh?
What were we talking about?
I don't know, man. Shadow derailed all that whole thing.
I didn't derail shit. The phone call made everybody forget.
Because when we came back from the phone call, though, and I pressed play, we were on it to something, and you said something.
Well, I don't know. We were talking about
What were we-
Batman and porn or something like that.
Michael Keaton being in the new Batman and shit.
No, you were talking about, man, we were talking about Grogu, Star Wars, and you're saying that basically you didn't like that, I can't remember.
Yeah, well, I said that no one's going to know him by Grogu. That,
Anybody that has a 15-second attention span at least is gonna fucking understand.
Yeah, but-
Grogu was his name in the series.
but the thing is even stores advertise him as Baby Yoda. Because that's what
And
sells.
dude, once he was called Grogu, every chick stopped talking about that motherfucker. Before that, you had people at my job that were like these executive women that were like, I got my Baby Yoda, he's so adorable. And when you call him Grogu, they just left him. They said, fuck it. They never even talked about it, not brought up. Everyone knew Baby
See,
Yoda.
that's bandwagon bullshit.
No, particulars only matter to hardcore fans.
Exactly. Particulars like that only matter to hardcore
It
fans.
should matter to anybody that wants to fucking pay attention and actually call something by its right name.
Not everybody does.
Dude, I still call him Baby Yoda.
Yeah, I still
most
call
of
him
the time.
Baby Yoda. I don't
Okay,
like.
I'm not a hardcore fan, but I feel if it says something's name in the fucking show, you should call it by its name.
You don't have to though.
I mean, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi, but we call him Obi-Wan. It's Luke Skywalker, but we call him Luke. It's Darth Vader,
That's
but
still-
most people
that's
call
still
him
their-
Vader.
That's still their fucking name, though. It's their actual name in the show. You may not be going the entire fucking name, but it's their actual name. You're not making up a fucking name.
He's just Baby Yoda, bro. Like, why don't you like the name Baby Yoda?
Because it's not his name.
Let me ask you this: before they announced his name, did you have a problem? with it?
Exactly.
Yes, because he wasn't Yoda. He wasn't Baby Yoda, and he wasn't Yoda.
So
He
what
had
did you
his
call
own
him?
name.
That argument I could actually get behind, the fact that he's
No,
not
fuck
Yoda.
that. What did you call him then?
I didn't call him anything. I waited for him to fucking bring his name up so he
You had to
his
call him
name.
something because he was just what?
The child.
There you go.
No one called him the child. They
No.
called him Baby Yoda.
The child at least made sense. Going around calling him Baby Yoda when he obviously wasn't fucking Yoda was stupid.
And people did it anyways. Is what I'm trying to get at. Is like people liked the name
And
Baby
it's still
Yoda.
stupid bandwagon shit.
Why don't you like bandwagoners?
Sometimes bandwagon stuff is okay.
Yeah, sometimes it's okay, dude, because it makes everyone unit.
Because I mean,
unified.
technically, fucking liking Star Wars is a bandwagon thing.
Exactly.
Not if it's something you grew up on.
But nobody has unless you were born in the 70s, or actually, if you were born in the 60s and watched it at 12 when
You
it
make
came
it
out.
sound like you had to been born the time the movie
No,
came out
because
to
I
grow
grew
on
up with it, dude.
grew
I
up
was
on
born
Star
in the
Wars.
80s.
Huh?
It doesn't
I,
matter.
was, I grew up in the 80s.
It doesn't matter what year a movie was made. You can still grow up on
But it's
I
not.
grew up on all the original Star Wars.
Because I remember when it would be on TV when I was young, I didn't like it. I'm like, Star Wars is on again. I don't hate Star Wars.
Nah, Star Trek I hated.
But see, a bandwagon thing isn't exactly something. If you grew up on that show, you're not bandwagoning. You grew up on a show that you love.
Is that true, Greg?
I grew up on Star Wars as a kid.
Well, yeah, because I mean, like you didn't jump on it after it was already cool. That's what bandwagoning is when you join in on something after it's already been made cool. So basically, a team wins the Super Bowl. No one really gave a shit about them before. Now all of a sudden, all the fans come out the woodwork.
But the Colts had a bunch of people like that, though, because Peyton Manning was so good. And where are they now?
Yeah, that's and I hate those. We hate those bandwagon people. Like all the people is like, I like Manning when he was, or I like the Colts when they had Manning. Fuck you then. We don't want you as a fan anyway. Piece of shit.
But aren't we bandwagoning with AEW because were we watching that before?
I've watched AEW since the first fucking episode, so no, I'm not bandwagon shit. And with wrestling, it's different. It's different.
It is different.
You just either start watching or you don't. If you started like saying all other organizations suck and only AEW is good,
Right.
then you're a bandwagoner.
bandwagoner. But if you just like wrestlers and wrestling in general, like I've liked it since WCW days. Because I told you I was a big Sting
It's the
fan.
reason I have the right to say WWE fucking sucks is because I've been watching it since
Put it this way:
fucking I
if wrestling
knew what
started
it
magically
was.
becoming popular with everybody I knew, and I started watching it, that'd be a bandwagon thing. But I don't normally watch it. I watch it because Greg wanted me to watch it, and I actually grew to like it a little.
But Greg, let me ask you this: what do you think of them signing Gable?
That's what I was about to ask. That's where we was going with the conversations. I asked you what you thought of AEW.
Oh yeah.
As a whole, I just want to know, what do you think of the company as
I
a whole?
fucking love it, dude.
Because
it reminds-
I kind of knew you would.
Because it reminds me of the old WCW days. Because it has that. It's like the wrestler is in charge. Like they are the
Well,
star.
I'm going to tell you this right. I'm going to tell you this right off the bat.
What?
It's not always as good as it was at All Out.
I expect that. You know what I'm saying? Like that makes sense.
All Out was like a home run. Because there's going to be a lot of times in AEW when you see shit that is so fucking obviously choreographed that it almost is cringy.
You mean like a few of the really old fights where you could tell they were holding their hand in front of someone's face when they swung, so they hit their hand, not their face?
Huh?
Well, they never really did that.
I beg to differ. I've seen a few times.
Then they didn't know how to throw a working punch. That's all there is to that. There's something in wrestling called a working punch, and it's where you throw a punch, but your fist is not clenched. It's like open like this. So whenever you hit, there's no real impact, as if you had a balled up fist.
Yeah, that's what Stone Cold did all the time. Remember, they go back and forth. Or
And
they all
technically,
did.
if you go to old school wrestling days, you can't use a. You're not supposed to be able to use a closed fist punch anyway. That's the reason they always use chops and forearms.
I mean, but if you're going to old school stuff, they were using fucking trash cans and chairs.
That's not old school.
Yeah, you're talking about NWA.
That's Attitude Era stuff.
Yeah, that's Attitude Era shit. He's talking about
They would use that stuff back in the day, but that was a rarity. That was something that, for
special
one,
event.
only a heel would ever do. A face back in the day would never ever use a trash can.
Yeah, but
Or a steel chair.
usually brought viewership.
Remember the steel chairs? That's a nice bike.
No, the storylines and the wrestling is what brought viewership back in the day. The angles, not the hardcore
Not the
shit.
hardcore shit.
There's a whole fucking organization dedicated to that called GCW, and their fan base isn't near what any of the other regular organizations is. They do have a nice little hardcore following, but it turns most people off. I don't even care for the deathmatch shit anymore. It actually kind of bothers me.
Deathmatch.
With like the barbed wire instead of the ropes and shit.
Well, where they're fucking breaking light tubes over each other and fucking slamming on the fucking explosives and broken glass, and
It's kind of nasty.
it's unnecessary. That's why I don't like it anymore, man. Like fucking Nick Cage, if you watch that episode, he fucking
Approaching
died.
a railroad crossing.
He what?
He was like fucking like dead for a fucking few minutes and then came back. Because he fucking got one of those light tubes, they had it pinned in the ropes, so when they threw him into the ropes, it stabbed into his fucking stabbed into somewhere on him and caused him to bleed out, dude. He started bleeding so fucking much. You need to watch those Dark Side of the Rings, dude. Those Dark Side of the Rings are fucking fantastic. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, you'll enjoy them.
Did they do one on Benoit?
Yes. They did one on Nick Gage. That's the one you need to watch that one. That one will blow your fucking mind. Paused.
That's the biggest bandwagon shit in history.
Greg, get a load of this guy. He says he's moving to Gulfport.
Hey, Greg already knows I've been thinking about that. I've already told Greg several times once I get enough money saved up.
And guess what I told him? I said, you ain't coming to my neck of the woods.
I will come to all your favorite spots and piss on the corners of those places to claim it.
I told him, you can go to D'Iberville or maybe even Ocean Springs. You ain't coming to Gulfport, man.
I will come to all your favorite places in Gulfport and piss on the corner of it to market.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, Shadow. You can come to Gulfport, but you better stay the fuck away from Lawrence's house.
I will go to Lawrence's house and piss on the mailbox.
Thank you, Greg. Nah, you're not gonna like all the thugs, dude.
I will come to your house and piss on the mailbox.
Shit, I'm telling you that.
I'm
right
not
now.
gonna like all the thugs.
The thugs are gonna eat you up and spit you out for dinner.
What the fuck did you think I grew up with? No thugs are gonna bother me.
You say, hey man,
Those thugs will chew you up and spit you out.
They could fucking try.
what did those guys from prison say? How they talk? Ex-cons?
Hey man! Everything's yelling.
Yeah, everything is. What time is it, man?
Hey man!
Head south toward Creosote Road.
Try being like one of only 2 white kids in an all-black school.
We ain't bring race into the matter, dude.
I'm not trying to bring race into the matter, but when you go to that school and
There
you're
can be
looked
white
down
thugs.
when you're looked down on like that, yeah.
Ain't no such thing as a fucking white thug.
Jay
Turn
Williams.
left onto Creosote Road.
Jay Williams?
Yeah, Jay Williams alive was a white thug. Reformed.
In 800 feet, use the left 2 lanes to turn left
No,
onto
he
Three
was
Rivers
not.
Road.
He was like blacker than black. He was just white.
I think I
Use
understand
the
your
left 2
fascination
lanes
with
to turn
prison
left
now.
onto Three Rivers
What do
Road.
you mean?
Yours.
God.
Why?
Oh god. With Greg,
Do you really want me to say?
with Greg, this can't be good.
It's too late. Go ahead.
It's personal.
Oh, it's because
Yeah.
Is it because of her?
yeah, it's because of her. Because of my fucking boy. What are you getting at? I'm gay? Is that the whole
No.
thing? No, not you. I'm talking to him.
Wait, you saying that? Was Greg trying to say that she turned you gay and that's your fascination with prison?
I get it. Ha ha ha. He's fascinated in prison because people get butt raped in prison. People get butt raped in real life. Not even behind bars.
Not often.
They asked,
It's usually in prison.
They asked, no, because they asked, what's his name? The son of Sam. They did an interview with him. And then Larry King said, did you ever get raped in prison? And the son of Sam laughed and he said, man, he said, no more than in real life. He's like, it's just like people have this fascination with rapes in prison. That's not what happens in here.
Okay, I'm guaranteeing
sure it
you could
happens
find
a lot
another
more in
prisoner that
prison.
would highly disagree with him.
Pretty sure it happens a lot more in prison than it does.
And they were like,
outside.
and Jay Williams says the same thing. He's like, if you get raped in prison, you probably wanted to because like they know who to go after and who not to. If you come in there like you wouldn't get raped because they obviously know
But
you're not
see,
into
you
it.
say that, but then 3 dudes run up on you, whether you wanted it or not. It's about
So
to
what you're
happen.
telling me is American History X was bullshit.
It was exaggerated largely.
You saying that
He wouldn't have gotten raped
You
like
saying
that.
that apparently if you got raped in prison you wanted to, but there's 3 dudes sitting there trying to hold you
Here's the
down?
thing, Shadow. In prison, there are these things called boys. There are obviously gay people in prison like there's gay people in real life. These people are feminized, and they look for a man to protect them, one,
Actually,
and to fuck them, two.
You make a point because even on the show's Oz, people didn't get butt raped that often.
Yeah, unless it was a power thing, or unless it was like, I'm gay, and I
But
just...
you-
might-
Or
can't-
sometimes a
You
retaliation.
can't
thing.
try to automatically say if you got raped in prison you probably wanted it, because you got 3 dudes come up there and corner you, you're done for no matter what.
But what I'm saying is this, Shadow. That dude probably came in there soft as fuck and doing dumb shit like hanging out with the wrong crowd. Because Jay even brought that up. He's like, there was this one guy, he kept hanging around with obvious, they call them booty bandits. And he said he was hanging out with the booty bandits. He tried to warn him. He was like, dude, don't hang out with them dudes. They're trying to butt rape you. And he was like, no, it's good, man, it's good. And he thought he was cool. And he got butt raped. He said the dude was small. He said he was a little dude. You know, obviously he wasn't meant for
Booty
prison.
bandits.
He wasn't built for it, and
So
yeah, the booty
obviously-
bandits got him.
Obviously he wasn't a fighter.
Right, he wasn't a fighter.
Have you ever considered that maybe Jay Williams' stories are not true?
Somebody brought that up. That's one of the big things. You're like, bruh, how many stories do you got? Like, they said eventually you're gonna run out. Like, they're like, you're gonna be making up shit at some point. He addresses that. He says, look, guys, I'm gonna be telling other people's stories because he met other people in prison. He said, I'm gonna be going around the country and telling other.
Well, there's
stories.
also the fact that he was in there 365 days a year for 10 fucking years. That's a lot of fucking days, and that's a lot of fucking stories.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. And he just has these stories, man. He makes you not ever want to like even look at a fucking prison. You know, when you're driving the interstate and you see the little prison to the side, you don't even want to look at the shit.
My brother was there.
I bet he has stories, dude. He needs to start a YouTube channel talking about that shit. He blow
my
up.
brother's not tech savvy like that. And I'm pretty sure that he doesn't want to talk about his prison stories.
Did he hate it?
He hated the food.
Did he have a bunkmate?
He did.
I found that there's been mixed feelings in it because there's some
In a
people who say
quarter
prison
mile,
food's
turn
good, some
right
people
onto
say it's
Ditto
shit.
Road.
No, prison food is never good. No one's ever accused it of being good.
You can't say that.
I can tell you this: every person I have ever known that's went to jail or prison, which I got a story for you when we pause, by the way, about a jail thing that you are going to fucking love. But it's about someone. It's about someone we both know.
Take the next
so
right onto
Go
Ditto
ahead.
I
Road.
can't disclose on the podcast, but
10-4 copy affirmative.
yeah, but everyone I've ever talked to that's been to jail has said that the food is fucking horrible. Jail or prison, everyone.
Booyah. How many people have you tried to talk to that went to jail and why?
More than a fair share. I'll tell you
sounds
that.
like
And more than you, I can tell you that.
It sounds like an obsession.
No, it's called I was a fucking little thug when I was younger.
Continue on Ditto Road for 2 miles.
Thug Greg.
You wish you knew Thug Greg, didn't
No,
you?
I didn't, because Thug Greg is probably mean.
I was fucking mean as hell.
You probably stole from people too, right?
Actually, I would have probably tried to fight you.
But did you steal from people? Did you steal?
Oh yeah.
So how you gonna get mad at the dude stealing your X-Man when he was out stealing?
Well, I never. The thing is even whenever I stole, I respected the honor amongst thieves.
Oh, you didn't steal from your people.
I didn't steal from people. I
knew.
never stole from people that I considered friends ever.
Right.
If you were friends or you were family, I would
mean,
not steal from you.
Thief or not, that's just,
Greg, you know what?
something you don't cross.
We stole Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm not gonna lie.
Who?
Me and the guys I
All
rolled
the
with.
things to steal, you fucking stole Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
When we were kids, that was all the rave. I was in 3rd grade, and everyone wanted like Exodia pieces, or you wanted the Relinquisher, you wanted Skull Knight, and Skull Dragons, all those cool fucking holographic cards, be shining and shit, be in the protective sleeves. Shit was like gold, man.
All right, Shadow, I got a question for you because you're in this community. What do you think about people who don't buy magic cards? They just print them out online and play
What?
with those.
I would smack the shit out of somebody.
Because people do that. People will
Are
like.
you talking about the proxies, the things where you print out multiples online?
No, yeah, like they just literally print their decks.
Yeah,
they
those are
print them and they put them
proxies.
on a little piece of cardboard, and that's their fucking magic cards.
Those are proxies and they're not legal in any tournament. I would smack the shit out of somebody.
Well, here's my issue with that. What if they can't afford the card, Shadow? Like you were saying about pirating.
Yeah, they
Street.
want to play, but they can't
You know
afford.
what I'm saying? Like that's the same thing. You want to watch wrestling,
Okay,
you want to watch
that's
movies.
where you find a friend that's got thousands of magic cards that usually.
What
give
if you
you
don't
They'll
got the
build you a
friend?
deck.
What if you don't find it? You don't have the friend. Then?
Yeah, what if you're new to the town?
Right.
There's ways to go about it, and there's lots of ways to get a deck from other players. A lot of the players in the Magic community look out for other players, and usually those players have thousands of
What
cards
if-
to give out to other players.
What if to get a deck, you got to take a dick?
That's never happened in the Magic community.
What the fuck?
The Magic community's not like that, dude.
Jay Williams had a story on that. He's saying how dudes would give their booty up if they owed debts. Like if they borrowed money or food from other guys that got hungry, commissary food. And he said they couldn't pay it back because they didn't have the money on the books, or their grandma forgot to send them money. They'd be like, well, you got to pay me with something. You're coming out your ass. And that was what they said. They said, you're coming out your ass. And you would have to walk into the cell, slide in. They put the blanket over the cell bars so no one could see, and you'd be fucking. But he said it smelled so bad because when they do that, you smell nothing but shit.
Dude, I can't. I whenever we pause it after I make this delivery, I got to tell you this jail story. You're going to fucking love this.
But outside of the jail story.
Take the next left onto Jessica Drive, then your destination will be
Magic
on the
players have no
left.
excuse for doing that because the Magic community tends
What
to
I'll
look out
do
for other players.
is I'll tell you the jail story and who it involves, and then I'll tell the story when we go live again, but not mention the name. Because I want to see your initial reaction. 11313. I think I've delivered to this person.
Your destination is on the left.
There it is.
You can't wait for the story, can you?
Yeah.
And it's right up your alley too, because it's about prison shit, and you love those stories.
Oh,
So.
God, dude.
Yay or nay?
I was wondering because she was looking apprehensively at the car like we were all going to just jump out and rob her.
Okay.
Go
Are you
ahead.
ready for this?
Got a Grand Theft Auto her.
Dane went to jail
When?
not long ago. Him and his dad got into it, and he beat the. We're done press play. We're done talking about people who went to jail.
You have to watch the whole thing and edit it out though.
And booty fuck.
I mean, it's not going to be hard. All I got to do is go to the pause portion of it. It's within the first 30 minutes. It would be easy. What minutes is it at?
26 minutes and 5 seconds.
It's the worst goddamn dashing with Greg ever.
Is that true?
I actually like that some of the guys enjoy the dashing.
I do too.
It makes me think that they are actually good, and we just don't get enough people watching them. All these fucking door dashers could be watching our shit, getting these pointers.
But what I don't like is what you did with the last dashing. You basically deleted the part where you snapped on me. Why did you do that?
Because people don't want to see that. That turns viewers off.
Yeah,
No, it doesn't. It adds character.
That'll kill,
because when I rewatched it, I didn't enjoy it at all.
it'll kill viewership.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't think people's gonna like this.
What do you mean you didn't enjoy? What was wrong? We do it all the time.
Yeah, but dude, I was fucking like, because I was legit anger. I was
When
mad. I
you're
was fucking
uploading stuff
pissed.
like that, you got to look at how other people's going to see it.
But Shadow, that's our thing though. He's the.
You just wanted to see it again. Is what it is.
It was funny. I thought it was funny. You didn't think it was funny, Shadow?
It doesn't matter what I think. What will or won't kill viewers is what matters when you're running a podcast.
What the fuck? Like, it wasn't bad. He didn't curse or do really well. He might have cursed,
Yeah,
but we
I
curse
did.
all the time.
Viewership's important, though. I mean, when you something like
Yeah,
that.
like he was saying something racist.
It's because I fucking completely lost it on you, dude.
We do that all the time.
Yeah, but
Again,
this was like different, man. I was like yelling at you, and I didn't like it.
we always yell at each other.
No,
Like,
this was a different kind of yell, though. What I didn't like is whenever I fucking told you, I was like, be helpful or shut the fuck up.
that's funny. That's funny.
Things that we may think are funny may not be to the viewers.
If I understand if you're cursing at the fucking viewer and you were doing it to them and they didn't like it, but it's me. This is my life we're talking about. I can take the hits.
Yeah, but I think Greg's just not trying to kill the amount of viewers right now.
We have 169. It hasn't gone up since.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Yeah,
our
but
viewers have already been killed.
The last thing you want is for that number to go down.
At this point, as long as it moves at this point, I don't care. I'm just tired of being the same number.
You'll say that-
I'm going to start telling people
You'll say that until you start
to
losing like 20 viewers.
I'm going to
in
start
one
telling
night.
people to thumbs down and unsubscribe.
Just so it's different.
You're gonna think that's funny until you lose like 20 viewers in one night.
It'll be all right.
Shadow, you haven't even showed up on our show, man. Why don't you? What does it affect you?
By the way, you can
show up, dude.
you can do the chat
I want
on
you
your
with
phone.
us.
You just can't watch it with the YouTube app. You have to watch it with your browser, and you got to make it
I want
to
Shadow
show
with us.
desktop mode, like
I've
show.
told you send me the link and I've never gotten it.
Is that true, Greg?
I don't know what you mean by send the link. Are you talking about to join the show or when the show goes live?
Send the link for the fucking chat whenever the show goes live or
Yeah,
whatever.
all you do is just go to our YouTube channel and it's there.
Yeah, it's just
There's no link
There's no link. It's available.
I've told you I've never seen the chat on your YouTube channel.
because you're looking at it on the YouTube app.
No, I'm not, dude. I'm using fucking Chrome.
Oh, well, yeah, it's going to automatically load the mobile version. You have to hit that little thing over to the right
It's
that
not-
says,
I have the mobile version deactivated on YouTube because I don't like it. I only use YouTube in Chrome.
Then why is it when I tested it on my phone, Shadow, it worked?
I don't fucking know, but I'm telling you. I literally deactivated the mobile version of YouTube because I fucking hate it. I hate the app version.
That I'm not talking about the app. When you load it up on your, it still loads as a mobile version. You have to go into the right, hit the 3 dots, and do something. Click it to where it says show desktop mode. That's the real YouTube.
I'll give it a try and we'll see what happens tonight.
I fucking need to get in here, but I don't want to really wait in this long ass line.
I think he's trying to get out, dude. You're blocking him in.
Can't really do anything about that.
You just did a total dick move.
He can still get out. There's still room there.
And you were asking me how it affects me, Lawrence? Because I support the podcast because I'm in the car riding and dashing every time that we record or when we're talking about podcasting.
I just wish you'd be in the chats more, dude. Or show up on the actual live stream with us.
And I told you once I get a computer, I'll actually be on the live stream.
Well, God bless you, man.
I can even show you how to do it on the phone. But unless you enable desktop mode.
Were you sitting there thinking about that the whole time I said? I forgot I even said that whole thing about how does it affect you.
You make it sound like it was forever ago. It was like not even a minute ago.
But not even Greg noticed when I said that.
But I noticed it.
Why?
Why not? What's wrong with actually noticing things?
Because that's how it starts
Or is
conflict.
this because it freaked you out like last time when you thought I didn't hear everything you said with the headphones on, and it freaked you out when I told you I heard it all?
Because it did. It would freak anyone out. If I'm talking shit about someone, I don't want them to hear me.
Why?
Well, that's the point. I'm gonna hear it.
I want them to hear me.
I don't want them to hear it because it takes the sneak fuckness out of it.
Oh, you want to be a sneak
Why do you
fuck?
want to be a sneak fuck?
Because it's funny.
Why don't you want to just straight up confront somebody and talk some shit?
Because sneak fucking is funny.
Why does Arn Anderson look racist?
I
Sneak
don't know why
fucking
Arn
is only
Anderson looks
fun.
racist.
Sneak fucking is only fun
I had
if
that-
you're actually physically sneak fucking.
Here's the thing, though. Not to ignore you, Shadow, but to talk about Greg's thing. I was talking to my friend about it at work, and he said, he kept saying, like, what about Stone Cold Steve Austin? Like, no, it's too obvious with Stone Cold. It would make sense with Stone Cold if he was racist. What's funny about Arn Anderson's racism, or the way he looks like he's racist, he just looks completely normal, right? But it's something about him, you can't explain it, that it makes him look racist. But it's not like he's doing anything or saying anything. It's just how he is, like something he gives off. How would you describe it, Greg? Because Arn Anderson's never done anything wrong.
Except be racist.
Except look racist. He can't be racist, otherwise the fun would be out of it. He just looks like it. He looks pissed off.
What'd you think about how Jericho looked? How do you like fat Jericho?
I was going to comment on that. it looks bad, dude. I felt kind of weird looking at him like he's not there anymore, man. But
Let
I
me
like
ask
the
you
match.
this. Has he reached the...
He's getting there, dude. What happened to him? He's not even that old. Look at Christian Cage.
He likes to eat,
Some
man.
people just have a crisis and they get fat.
But Jericho, he was like, to go from what he was to this is like, he even look like that in WWE.
He looks like an old rock star. And he just lived that old rock star lifestyle, and
I guess that's
he's
cool.
fat.
Christian Cage. I didn't know that was the same Christian from Edge and Christian. I was like, at first, I'm like, this dude's cool. I hated Christian back in the day because he was so basic ass. I was
He's
like,
still basic.
no, now he looks cool. Like he looks like I like him now. He's got the weathered look, the veteran look with the beard and the gray.
Yeah, well, Kenny Omega beat his ass.
Why were they wearing the same shit, the same colors? Why? You're supposed to be wearing a whole different color so we can differentiate y'all.
I mean, one of them has long hair, the
Yeah.
other doesn't. So
I just didn't like that they were wearing the same fucking outfit almost.
I didn't like that CM Punk was wearing
Pants.
pants and not trunks.
Why don't they like trunks anymore? Is that like phased out?
I think it's just maybe he's got some thigh fat that he wants to get rid of first.
Not a lot of wrestlers are wearing the trunks like they used to. You notice that?
I don't want Jericho to wear the trunks.
Like he did in WWE.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the signing of Gable Stevenson?
No.
He's a new guy that WWE picked up, the Olympic gold medal wrestler.
No.
He looks pretty cool.
So do you.
Christian Cage, dude. I think that's who they want to play Johnny Cage.
Christian Cage?
Yeah.
That would be ridiculous, but...
Worser options have been thrown out there. You guys like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Fucking squeezing through, man, so I don't have to wait anymore to fucking park.
Are you just trying to park?
Yeah, so I can fucking go in and get this
Like
food.
you just scraped the fucking side of your car.
I did.
Everyone's laughing at us.
I don't give a fuck. They won't be laughing when I come walking out with my food and they're still in drive-thru.
You sound like you want to antagonize them. You're gonna be holding the food.
Fucking fries.
Let's get the fuck out of here, man.
It's like that bitch that had us twice run across town on 2 different days that we were dashing, and just for a couple of ice cream cones.
Oh, yeah. Hope them bitches melted.
A fucking 20-minute drive for ice cream cones. And then we got back to her house and they were starting to melt. And she gave us a look like, well, the fuck couldn't you get here faster? It's like, woman, nobody in their right fucking mind orders ice cream from DoorDash. Especially not when you're like 30 minutes away.
Dumb bitch.
She was lucky that we had the hot cold bag going for it.
Hell yeah.
Idiots.
I'm just tired, man.
Fucking morons.
Like Greg said, this bitch must have really wanted some fries if she paying the fee just to get nothing but fries delivered.
It's fucking unheard.
If you're ordering from a chicken place, you would think you get some damn chicken and biscuits too.
Actually, you know, Shadow said something that pissed me off
Uh-oh.
earlier. And this is what he said. He said, I'm bougie.
You are.
See?
Man, fuck both y'all. If I'm so bougie, then why did I drive all the way out to your house to save you whenever your car was broke down?
That's true. He's not bougie. I take that back.
One instance doesn't take that away.
Sorry, not bougie.
Thank
One
you.
instance doesn't change anything.
How many instances I gotta do? Like a million? Like, what's the criteria, Shadow?
The fuck did I turn around for? I needed to go that way.
That would be like saying a dirty politician because they did one thing right makes them not a dirty politician.
You know what, Shadow? You're bougie.
You're fucking
Thank you. I told him that because he's always gatekeeping geek stuff. You notice that? Like the whole Yoda thing, and it's like the bandwagoners.
You
Well,
are
see, if
you
you're
are a
gonna-
very bad gatekeeper.
You are too. You gonna call me a fucking gatekeeper the way you try to order shit? Fuck you.
How am I a gatekeeper?
You are the biggest fucking gatekeeper about shit.
How?
You can't even ask how. Everything from fucking video games to fucking movies to wrestling.
You're gonna have to make a reference point. If I'm a gatekeeper, you gotta have an explanation as to why.
You're just as bad as me, if not worse.
No, because like I don't try to fucking. I'm a gatekeeper when it comes to Star Wars. I'll say that. But that's about it.
And wasn't he gatekeeping with that whole Reddit stuff with the creepypastas? Like what constitutes creepypasta, what
Yeah.
doesn't? And it was better before the Reddit dudes got a hold of it, and it was just about video games. We're all gatekeepers to an extent. You're right, but you in this car are the biggest one.
Biggest one.
We'll see.
God is my witness.
You gonna fuck with me? I'm gonna go back and watch every fucking Dashing with Greg and pull up all your bougie shit.
Man, don't do that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am.
Pull up that bougie.
Why, dude?
And I'll pull up every fucking instance and bring it up tomorrow on the dash.
How about instead of doing that, because it's going to take a long time to do
I'll
that,
stay up all
we'll go to the
fucking night.
DMV.
I'll stay up all fucking night and pull up every bougie fucking thing.
You going inside? I'm going inside. Too.
Pause it.
Yeah, take your ass inside.
Huh?
Pause it!
Oh.
I said stay bougie, fellas.
All right. That guy was so. I just don't know.
Guess I'll go deliver this fucking person's french fries real quick before I do the other ones. Hey, this is over by your neck of the woods.
Me?
Yeah. Pretty circle. I know exactly how to get there.
US 49 North. Head west.
Whatever. I want some Papa John's
Turn
pizza
right.
so fucking bad.
Head west on Ashley Drive
I want
toward
some
US
Papa
49
John's.
North.
And the
then
funny
turn
thing is,
right
I have
onto
frozen
US
pizza at
49
home, but I
North.
still would rather have the Papa John's just because it smells so good.
Everyone knows delivery is better than frozen, dude.
Yeah, but I got the Palermo's pizza.
I'm gonna say this again. It don't matter how good that frozen pizza shit is, it's never as good as delivery.
Turn right onto US 49 North.
Definitely not Papa John's delivery. Papa John's rivals Brooklyn's.
I don't know, man. I like a Red Baron pizza quite a bit. I just want to know why Shadow's so fucking bougie.
We'll get to the bottom of it later.
Sam R.I. That's where we're going for the next one. Deliveries are fucking on point tonight, man. If I stayed out here long enough, I could make some serious money. Nah, you know what, Shadow? I want to know how the fuck I'm a gatekeeper.
North for half
I'm still
a mile.
harping on this. Did you
I've
unpause
seen
it?
you get seriously defensive over some of that shit.
But you don't have any examples. Like, I got defensive over the Star Wars, but that's about it. You talking about the video game shit? Like, if y'all say something didn't happen, like, for example, the Mortal Kombat thing, telling me that fucking there was characters there that weren't. Or no, the Scorpion thing's what it was.
You did say this.
That's not gatekeeping, that's just facts.
I mean, it's the same thing.
Turn right onto O'Neill Road.
No, it's not.
Because all I do is bring up facts or things that are actual about something.
No, because here's
myself,
where the line is drawn. Is you add the whole thing of you call them bandwagoners. You
Continue
name
on
call
O'Neill
them.
Road for 2
You
miles.
say that.
I've only brought up bandwagoners fucking twice in this damn car, and both times I did, it was something legitimate.
But here's the thing,
Such a good
Shadow.
episode.
Shadow. It only takes one time to ruin your reputation, man. It only takes one time to completely formulate someone's opinion on you. You only get one shot.
You only get one shot.
When
I
I was-
mean, like you being a backslider.
No, whenever I was fired from the military, you know what my captain said?
Oh no, see, there's no rewording this. If I'm gonna be known as the bougie guy, you're gonna be known as Backslide Central.
You let me finish my thing?
No,
Why not?
why should I?
Why would you stop me from like saying the whole story about being the captain?
I want to hear the storylines.
No, Shadow needs to hear it. Do you want to hear it, Shadow?
Why do I need to hear it? I don't give a damn about it.
That's your problem right there, dude. You don't like to listen and take criticism or just hear. And
Bullshit.
just,
How many times have I listened to something when you go rambling on? I listen all the time. I listen to every story.
Well, why don't you want to listen now when I ramble on? Why is now different than any other time I've rambled?
Why shouldn't matter? Just go ahead and talk.
All right, this is what I was saying with the captain and the one-time reputation thing. So I elbowed this dude who called me an asshole in the Army. We were standing in line for lunch, and he called me an asshole, and I immediately I elbowed him. I wanted to know what it felt like to hit somebody. I did, and they were like, "That's assault. You're going to go to jail." Blah blah blah. None of that happened. They just chaptered me out. They said you were going to kick you out the military. I was essentially fired. And basically, the captain said, I came to apologize. Like, is there any way we can redo this? You know, even the guy I elbowed came up to my defense and was like, we just got out of hand. You know, stuff happens. Captain's like, it only takes one time to ruin your life. Let this be a lesson to you. And he stamped the papers. I was out of there.
I feel like they just had it in for you.
He did.
They could have let that go.
They could have totally let that slide, but I was considered a miscreant.
I mean, I know people who fucking fuck the government out of thousands of dollars and almost got off. They almost get off at all.
Remember when I told you I almost killed myself and I OBE'd?
Yeah, OBE.
Yeah, Shadow, did you know that?
Shadow?
I'm not going to say anything because everything I say seems to get Lawrence irritated tonight.
Well, I mean, he told you that he just tried to kill himself. It's
Yeah,
kinda-
I'm sharing like a personal story with you.
And my opinions seem to piss you off, so I'm not going to give my opinion. I'll listen, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut for a while.
I think you and me agreed on this. It was Greg that actually had a differing opinion on the suicides. Because me and you didn't think it was we thought it was justifiable under certain circumstances. Was that correct?
Yeah, I was definitely the odd one out on that one, but still stand by my beliefs on that.
But what do you think about the OBE thing, Shadow?
What do you think about his
Take the
out of body
next right onto
experience?
Three Rivers Road.
You being of Native American descent could definitely have something
that's
to
what I'm
chime
saying.
in on
Yeah,
that. Because Native Americans believe that you can have OBEs on basically the regular.
on the regular. But it depends on what native he is.
Which I actually believe that too. You can actually make yourself have an OBE.
What?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
through meditation.
That's fucking sick.
It follows the same principle as forcing yourself to go to sleep when you're not tired.
Right. I was a Force ghost.
You were a Force ghost.
Are we gonna go ghost hunting tonight? In Shadow tonight, I won't get scared, okay?
I don't know, dude, because you kind of pissed me off last time.
What did I do?
Well, now I feel like I can't trust you because you lied about the dog thing.
But I admitted I lied
And
about
we
it.
talked about that shit on the podcast.
But Greg,
You know what? I knew something was up when I pushed it on the podcast. You tell the story and you didn't want to. It was almost like you forgot about it.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Prudy's Circle.
okay, we have a new rule: no lying about experiences.
I wouldn't do that anyway because I respect the whole field.
What kind of a sick fuck would lie about it?
Someone who thinks it's funny. I'm still, and you still, I guess you didn't lie about the shirt tug.
Take the second
I didn't
left
lie about
onto
that. No,
Prudy's
I did
Circle.
feel weird. Like you said, we weren't alone that night. I do believe that.
Yeah, we weren't alone that night. But the thing is where would we go tonight? Because the only other place is Rock and Roll Cemetery.
Hell yeah.
That place is legit haunted, though, dude.
So there's no fucking around
like,
spirits.
like Finley
Your
Creek,
destination will
the
be
little
on the right.
cemetery is just a cemetery. Rock and Roll Cemetery has legit fucking shit that goes on out there. Like, people have seen fucking, like, white albino dudes out there and shit. Allegedly come from the woods. There's weird shit that goes on out there.
On the words of Shadow, there's three of us and only one of them.
I know one thing, man. Once I make these fucking deliveries, we gotta get a drink. I'm fucking dying over here.
What the fuck is this guy doing showing his tummy? He's with some underage chick and he's just showing her his stomach.
The fuck? I looked over here.
He said, "You dummies!"
It's like they knew, they saw us looking. What the fuck just happened?
Oh, what the fuck is going on?
12135.
Audience, there was a grown man who
Was he trying to molest that girl? It's almost like when I looked over there and he saw us looking, he was like,
they
"Don't
all
fuck on."
look. They all looked at
Your
one time.
destination is
Yeah.
on the right.
It was like
He just was showing his stomach. He was like this, and he had his shirt up, and you can see his fucking stomach.
it was like The Strangers.
Yeah. I want to live in that house.
Okay, where the fuck is 12135?
You know how much podcast I can do in a house like that?
How much, Lawrence?
Same as I'm doing now.
Alright, I don't see any fucking numbers on this thing. They obviously gave me a wrong address.
Greg, what did you do? Because now Shadow's quiet, dude.
It's what you did, man, when you called him bougie.
You fucking went back and forth on that. It was you. You were.
I think you need to turn left right here. If
Yeah.
it goes in.
See, he's not quiet. He's talking. He's got a voice. His voice will be heard.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. And on our Shadow. Yes, ma'am.
All our voices will be heard.
Yes, ma'am. You will go in a trunk.
You will suck my dick.
That's not a Shadow line. You know what is
This
scary?
is the French fry delivery, by the way.
This is weird. Is it poor or not?
I don't know what the fuck is going on here. There's no numbers on that side. I can come back this way. What the fuck is my text messages?
You ate them.
There's also people who do
Silver.
a little stamp right there that's like Reggie.
I wonder if that was them. Like the belly people.
That's gonna be so awkward. We were just calling him a child molester. Now we're gonna be.
I think that was them actually.
Because I think he was waiting for us.
Yeah.
I think that's why they looked and said, "Is that our food?" Oh crap!
There's a little girl. It is them! We're delivering to the child molester.
Child molesters are dangerous. So if he decides to fight us, dude, we're fucked.
Well, we'll just use your inner child to entertain him while we leave.
Why are you gonna leave? I didn't take you for a tail tucker and runner.
I didn't say run. I said leave.
There's a fucking car behind me.
Do you hate me that much, dude?
I don't hate anybody.
Nice. It was a good response. That's something I would have said. Something a bougie person would say.
Doesn't mean I won't let the child molester have you.
Exactly. That's what I see. That's something I would say.
There's a little girl outside.
We're of two minds, two things at the same mind, two peas at the same pod.
Just run one of them over already.
God darn it! I should have my sunglasses. Weird.
All I'm seeing is letters on these fucking apartments. A
Yeah.
and B, A and B, A and B, no numbers.
Is that really an underage?
From the look of it, that might actually be like their stepdad, because it seems like they're all three siblings and not the
Yeah.
old guy.
Nation of domination.
You need to call them, bitch. Like, I'm here with your fucking fries, and I can't find you.
For wasting gas for fries.
Yeah, and I got another delivery to make too.
I just have to.
Are you waiting on a Grubhub?
You know what's gonna? We may have to get out and check these fucking buildings one by one.
No, she said there's a little girl outside. That's the reason I stopped there.
I don't see it.
How about you bring your fucking ass outside and wave me down?
Clown.
Where the fuck is there a little girl? Maybe, like I said, we may have to pull and go inside and go between some of the apartments.
Oh, they said we have to go inside the house to see him. Yeah, just break and enter. Here, you're looking
Maybe
for
it's the ones.
DoorDash.
Maybe it's the ones
You're
across the
looking
road
for
up there.
No, she said come back down the street.
Okay, but I don't see anybody. Now, it's just that black lady on the second
I
story.
think
up
it
there.
is.
There's a black lady on the second story making us drive around 3 times just watching us throw the fucking fries up there at her. Like, catch, bitch.
It's not that one.
Right here, she's waving at you.
Or is it the little girl
Little
over
girl
to
right
the left
there.
in the grass?
In the
Yeah,
pink.
it's right there.
You got,
That's-
look, you got little girl in the grass on the left. Look how she's yelling at you.
Where?
To your left. You don't see her?
No, it's her. She's over there calling you.
Which fucking one is it, man? Y'all are both telling me two different people.
Just park and find out, I guess.
They're just playing, dude. That one was legitimately waving at us, telling us to come back.
Or just park and take the fries up to the first house and see if that's it.
That girl was not telling us to come back neither. She was yelling at these girls over here.
So it's them?
I don't know who the fuck it is. I don't know where they are. 12202. Where the fuck is this fucking
Like
place?
I said, let's just get out and ask each of them if they're waiting on an order.
There's a bunch of kids.
But only 2 houses with them, so let's get out and just go up to each one. Just drive up to each one and be like, are you waiting on a Grubhub?
Is this Highland Road?
I don't even see any street
Right
markers.
there. Let's see what it is.
Like I said, just holler out if they're waiting on a Grubhub. That's it. I don't know how to do that.
It's her. It's not them. Are y'all waiting for a delivery? See? It's not them.
Okay, well, we didn't know who the fuck it was. There was 2 sets of people outside. The other one was one of these 2 houses right here, the red house right there.
Well, when the address isn't matching, it's obviously not them.
Well, unless it's the one right out there across the road, I don't know.
She said there's
Look,
a bunch.
look. There's a second person hanging out the door there.
Hold on, dude. I'm on the phone with them. Are you? Do you have a kid outside waiting for a delivery?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what I was saying before, but you didn't know.
Call ended.
Because it looked like somebody else came out there and waved at us too.
She was legit waving at this car. Like, she was looking at us
Well,
like,
I mean, if the correct address would have been given, it would have been a lot easier. Here you go. Hope that's the right fucking delivery, because this isn't the right address.
Well, I mean, we've been up and down this road fucking 8 times.
what can I say? I'm right, you know?
And it looked like an older sister or a mom came out there and waved at us.
You said, are you waiting on a DoorDash? She just looked at you like...
Because they didn't speak English. She had no idea what the fuck I was saying.
She could have been saying, I like feet.
Might have been them that ordered it, and they didn't speak English, so they couldn't respond.
That sucks. Like, what the fuck?
That's the thing about ordering some of this stuff. You don't really need to read to order most of it.
Head
You
west
just
on
sit there and
Fruity
click
Circle
buttons.
toward Highland Avenue. In 600 feet, turn right onto Three Rivers Road.
You know, actually, the easier solution is you give the correct
Take the
fucking
next right onto
address.
Three Rivers Road.
Should have just stole her fucking fries and said customer gave wrong address.
I told you on the way up here we could have done that.
Yeah, but I mean, if I'm gonna steal anything, I want to steal this pizza, not the French fries.
Continue on Three Rivers Road for 3/4 of a mile.
You're a good guy, Greg. You wouldn't have done that. Old you would have done that. New you would've.
Yeah, I sure would have done it right now because I want to steal these people's pizza right now. I won't do it, but I want to. The thought is there.
If they fuck up the order, we still can.
No, the best thing that could happen is I see a thing come across here that says the customer's canceled the order.
Doesn't happen as often these days, but it's nice when it does.
Or when it does, it's a damn vegetarian pizza.
Dude,
Correct.
there was 2 other pizzas with it. You gotta let that
No,
go.
there was one other pizza with it.
No, there were 2 pepperoni and the vegetarian.
No, there was one pepperoni and a vegetarian.
Okay, well the point was there was another pizza with it. You gotta let that go. And the vegetarian pizza actually tasted pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
I don't have to let shit go, Shadow. If I didn't like the
In a quarter
motherfucking
mile,
pizza,
turn left
I didn't
onto
like it,
O'Neill
okay?
Road.
But you did like it. You admitted that you liked it.
It was alright, but I had the same feeling I have when I eat anything vegetarian. Something's fucking missing.
You ate that pizza and you're like, this ain't bad.
Hey,
It wasn't bad. I never said it sucked.
at least you don't have clogged arteries.
Take the next left onto O'Neill Road.
But you can't say you didn't like something that you obviously enjoyed eating.
I never said I didn't like it, Shadow.
You just did a couple of seconds ago.
No, I fucking didn't. I said, and give us something other than fucking vegetarian pizza.
And I said you got to let that go, and you said,
But he wasn't
You
mad.
said you don't got to let it go. if
Yeah,
you
but
didn't
I
like
never
it.
once said I didn't like fucking pizza.
No, you said you don't have to let it go if you didn't like it, which meant that you were saying that you didn't like the pizza.
Didn't like.
Oh, I see.
Continue on the
Didn't
wheel road
like
for
the
1.5
choices
miles.
of the fucking free meal.
I see where
Not
you're
didn't
going.
like
I
the
see where
pizza.
you're going with that, Shadow. That was a Lawrence move. A bait and
Yeah,
switch.
there was no didn't like the pizza. It was I didn't like the
See,
fucking
what he
pizza
did was
choices.
he switched your words around, but he made it to where it looked like you said what he said.
Well, I repeated exactly what you said.
You just misunderstood what I said. That's a fault of you, sir, not me.
No, it just could have been interpreted 2 different ways, and you didn't make it very
It's
clear.
your fault, goddammit!
I can always throw you in the fucking trunk, and I'll drive.
I'll fucking wrap you up in that tarp and fucking throw you in a lake.
How are you gonna give me to hold still that damn long? The trunk's
I'll
a
have
lot
Lawrence
shorter
hold you
distance.
still.
I'm gonna hold you still.
Lawrence is stronger than you
I'll
anyway.
piss on Lawrence for trying to hold me.
Say what?
Why are you gonna piss on him? That's fucked up.
Yeah, that is
Hey,
funny.
you're trying to hold me down, might as well have.
You only piss on your worst enemies.
Hey, if you're trying to hold me down to wrap me in plastic, I'm gonna piss on him.
Is that the most degrading thing you can do to somebody is piss on them?
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do, Shadow, is while I'm holding you down, I'm gonna punch you until you end up unconscious. Then we're gonna wrap you up and throw you out. Then I'm gonna
sit
piss
there
on
and
you.
take that, and be fighting your ass back.
You're gonna fight, but then you're gonna lose because we're gonna be hitting you so hard that it's gonna knock you out. And you can't punch back.
I kind of get why R. Kelly did it.
It was the ultimate form of degradation.
Because I want to piss on somebody. But the thing is he just chose the wrong person to piss on.
Actually, I'm not gonna pee on someone I want to kiss and make love.
Yeah, that's what's weird about it. Like, he chose to piss on somebody that he wanted to fuck. That's weird to me.
Yeah, that's like you want to roll around in your own.
I want
piss.
to like have my worst enemy. Oh yeah, I have that picture on my phone, by the way, to show you.
See,
Don't say the name.
There's 2 of you, so even if
yeah.
I'm fighting both of you, one of you's gonna
In a
take some
quarter
damage.
mile.
You're still
turn
talking
left
about
onto
that,
View
dude?
Road.
But yeah, like,
One of you gets pissed on.
but that's what I want to do. I want to take my worst enemy, fucking have them tied up, and just drench their entire fucking head in my piss.
And no one can say it's not one of the most humiliating.
Like, and
things,
have them be
'cause
crying while I'm doing it too.
even in those Korean films, whenever somebody gets their ass beat, to humiliate them, they get
Take
pissed.
the next left onto View Road.
Like, have them be like, "Oh, sorry," and just all going in their fucking mouth. After I drop off this first pizza, I got a
In
picture to show
1,000
you,
feet,
sir.
turn right onto Parkwood Drive North.
You're finally gonna see a man, the man behind
the monster.
the monster. But like I told you, I have something to say about that.
We gotta pause it first, right?
It's gonna surprise you.
Take
I'll
the second right
definitely
onto
pause it.
Parkwood Drive North.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Don't pause it.
Whoa,
content.
here she comes.
To see Lawrence.
Watch out, boy,
reaction.
she
In a quarter mile,
are.
slight left to stay on
Oh, here
Parkwood
she
Drive
comes.
North.
She's a man.
All right, so this one's for Zachary. So that's the Grubhub bag.
Zachary sounds like the name you should beat your parents up for giving you.
I don't know. I kind of like
I like the name Zachary.
No, that's the kind of name that makes you want to beat up your own parents.
Zach.
I like it, Shadow. I don't know.
I
what
like
to
it,
tell you,
too.
I
man.
don't see how anybody can like that name.
I love it. Zachary.
Why
That was the
do you
black.
not like it?
Yeah, that was the Black Ranger's name. Zachary.
I just don't like that name, period.
Zach, because you can shorten it to Zach. Zach's a cool ass name.
But you're also talking to the person that at first I wanted to beat up my own dad for naming me what he named me.
Damn, you need to go to alternative school immediately, dude. So beating up dads and shit and all this.
Yeah, Shadow's got a lot of pent up frustration.
All I did was leave my mom.
Have you
for a
jacked
little
off
while.
lately?
Take the next left to
I'm gonna
stay
beat
on
up your
Parkwood Drive
parents.
North. Then turn
I wanna
left
beat up
onto
my
Mimosa
parents.
I
Drive.
find that when people haven't jacked off
when
in
you
a
get
while.
your ass kicked in the first couple of years of high school
Doesn't
because
matter,
of your
dude.
name, and the first thought that comes to your mind is, I want to kick my
Take
dad.
the next left onto Mimosa Drive.
I don't
then
understand.
Your
I thought you were
destination will be
tough.
on the right.
Families.
Doesn't mean there's not people bigger than you in high school, especially when they come at you 2 and 3.
I know. I'm just kidding.
It didn't change till like the third year of high school. I got bigger than them, started trying to kick their ass.
Greg, you beat up Trent Chernuga. Was that his name?
Who?
The guy you fought and they said that you lost, but you actually kicked his ass. Was it?
His name was Steve Cox.
Yeah, Steve Cox.
His
How
middle.
the
His
fuck
middle.
did you get whatever name
His
you
middle.
got out of that?
His middle name was Sucks.
Is he related to Courtney Cox?
Her middle name is Sucks too. Everyone that has the last name Cox has the middle name
For the
Sucks.
person that always talks about how he hates lazy humor, you definitely
Your
give a lot of
destination is
fun
on the
to
right.
Who, me?
Greg.
Oh, I'm about to say I never said that. I love South
He's
Park.
always talking about lazy humor, but he uses it like a motherfucker.
Dude, that guy looks cool. Look.
I know these people like themselves. They got their fucking last name letter mounted. R.
Look at these guys. America!
How do we know that, how do we know that R is not just for racist?
Okay, well, it won't let me arrive at the
All
customer.
right, which pizza's for Zach?
The Grubhub one. But it's not letting me fucking...
Grubhub bag? Okay.
This dude looks cool.
No, it looks like he wants to get us all.
Alright, well, it's not letting me fucking arrive at... Choose arrived at customer.
Grady's waiting for me.
What if it turned out it was the guy on the left, but we took it to the guy on the right?
So,
That guy ate his neighbor's pizza and didn't give a shit.
fat guy in little coat. Sing it.
See, for the kind of humor you guys like, I'm surprised that you saw that movie.
Tommy Boy?
Yeah.
It's a great movie. Chris Farley. The better
Tommy Boy, Black Sheep.
Black Sheep was funny. Remember the whole, I'm not supposed to be here. Yeah.
Wasn't Black Sheep the one where he tried to hide him in the cabin? For
Yeah, he was like
fucking
his
boulder
brother was a
crazy?
governor. Yeah, trying to run for governor. Governor Donnelly. Yeah.
Tommy Boy had a lot of similarities to it. Just the car dealer.
But Black Sheep was classic. I can watch that today and it's funny.
It's sad that he died the way that he did, but I mean, he did not hold back as a comedian.
He died because he OD'd.
I don't think Shadow liked that you called him bougie.
Greg, can you drop it, dude? That's in the past, man. I nearly derailed this whole thing, and you brought it right back up.
So?
Here's the picture. He's bringing it up now. I'm just tired, man.
Me too, man.
Tired of life, the people in it, the world, my dog, my cats. He's like, can you fucking people leave now? What is this dude watching?
What dude?
Like on this TV in here, there's like something going on. It's like a championship, but I'm like, what is it?
Looks like a news thing that's showing up purple.
Damn, this one's going to fucking Canal Road.
They better be fucking tipping. Either that or the pizza's gonna go in our guts. But no, I better hope they're fucking tipping for that kind of distance.
I didn't get to show you the
Mimosa
picture
Drive
yet.
toward Parkwood Drive North.
Yeah, when he said that's what you was doing, but then I saw you
In
messing with the
400
order.
feet, turn left onto Parkwood Drive North. Take the next left onto Parkwood Drive North, then turn right onto Parkwood Boulevard.
That looks like a fucking witch's house.
Take the next right onto Parkwood Boulevard, then turn left onto US 49 South. Turn left onto US 49 South.
America.
Continue on US 49 South for 2 miles.
What kills me is that.
Alright, like, since I know where I'm going,
Go ahead.
can you see my phone screen? That's him. That's an older him. That's not the younger him. I can find a younger one on his Facebook.
Who the fuck is that?
That dude looks like 16 different shades of racist.
It's
He looks
John Reynolds.
pissed off. He looks angry. He hates the world. He hates you. Like the person looking at this photo, he hates. He didn't even
Okay,
know.
and you can go spy his Facebook if you want to see older pictures. But this is the thing, like, remember how I said I had that hostility and that grudge for this man?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it anymore.
Why?
Because I fucking stalked his Facebook a little bit, and he's just like me, dude. He's just a fucking dad, just trying to work and support his fucking kids.
He probably remembers what.
Like I saw the pictures. He looks like he's a good dad. So like once I saw all that shit and saw the little pictures and posed, he's a Republican.
You're a
supports
Republican.
gun rights, things like that. I'm like, you know what? I'd probably get along well with this dude now. I'm actually gonna friend request him, I think.
What?
You think you'll get along with them until it turns out that you butt heads.
Here's the thing, yeah, but
Or maybe we fucking become the best of friends, Shadow. Why is it always gotta be negative? I mean, we have more in common than we have not in common. So
But
why
the
would
things
we
that
butt
they have
heads?
in common don't always make good friendships. They can still butt heads.
a mom and daughter can have a lot in common. That could
Well,
be-
here's the thing. For two people to butt heads, one person has to be a stubborn asshole. And guess what? You have the control to not be that stubborn asshole. Therefore,
You don't, though, dude.
You
You're
don't, though. You
you're
are
one of the
the
most
stubborn
stubborn.
asshole.
Yeah, you're one of the most stubborn fucking people I've ever met.
okay, you know what? Both of you are completely full of shit. You want to know why? I work at one of the places that requires some of the fucking highest patience in the world.
Nobody
so-
said you're not
Dude,
patient, but you are stubborn.
the thing is, Greg, you've gone off on some customers. I'm surprised you haven't been fired yet. Like that attitude you gave that lady, that little kid riding the cart, and you were staring, mad dogging him.
Go with serial killer on Lawrence in the car.
Oh, I don't work. That had nothing to do with Walmart.
You know what? just because of you two motherfuckers, I'm going to make it a point now to befriend this guy.
Don't do it, dude. I'll
Yeah,
lose
God,
all
that's
respect
actually
for
gotta
you.
bother me.
Why?
He bitch made you, and now you're gonna go friend request him. All your anger will be gone if you do that. You know that, right? All the stuff that all these years that kept you going and kept you barking. And
Good.
You need that.
No, I don't.
Wait, are you saying he's like Stinkmater? He needs the anger to live?
Yeah, he needs the anger to live. He won't be Greg unless he's got the hot-headedness. But he got it from John Reynolds. Because when he told me the story, I said, "This is why you always mouth
No,
off."
because I told you I got my redemption moment that time that I went in the fucking.
But it was a lesson you never let go, because it was like, it was the one time in your life you couldn't fight back against the dude because you had the probation on you. And you said any other time you would have kicked his ass 6 ways from Sunday.
He might have kicked my ass. Who knows?
But here's the thing, you made a point to say that it doesn't matter if you lose, at least you fought back, unless you talk back. But that was the one time you couldn't do either of those fucking things because the probation was on.
That one time was enough to teach me that lesson.
If you friend that guy, dude, you're gonna lose all that whatever it is, the instincts.
You just like the angriness that I carry around with me. Here I am trying to be the
Escape
bigger man
it.
and let it go.
You're trying to escape it.
Well, it is actually
I'm trying to
common
embrace
knowledge that Lawrence loves you aggro.
Exactly.
I mean, that's common
This is
knowledge.
exactly the kind of friends I don't need.
I can take the abuse, Greg. I think I'm a bottomer.
He can take it, Greg.
I think
he can
you
change
are.
for you.
As a matter of fact, Dustin pretty much cemented that.
Ow.
I think if I was gay, I'd be the bottomer.
I think you would be
That's
too.
what I'm worried about.
I know you would, as a
Well, it
matter of
depends on
fact.
how quickly you submit to other bells the way you do to Greg.
But you know what, Lawrence, in your defense, because I'm also a
Use the
sub,
right
I'd
lane
probably
to
be a
take the
bottomer
I-10
too.
West ramp.
So how does it work with two bottoms?
Continue on I-10
Thank
West
you.
for 2 miles.
He gets it. You don't get it.
If
He gets it.
nobody's Dom, how does it work?
Take turns.
I don't think you're a Dom, Shadow. I think you're a sub. I think you're a sub who wants to be a Dom.
You have no fucking clue. Just because you can go sub doesn't mean that I ever have.
I imagine that when
That
you-
is a perfect
I
description.
imagine that when you're with a girl, you pretty much let her fucking have her way with you. You don't take control. You let her do it.
In 2 miles,
Says-
take exit
yes,
31.
can
but I
imagine.
thought I was. But you.
You can imagine. all
I just
you
like
want.
how he's like, you have no fucking idea.
I guess we don't. I guess he. I don't know. Maybe we don't know. You'd make a good gimp, Shadow.
I actually have a theory.
You know what a gimp is, Shadow?
I actually think all people who are like I think all doms are like borderline racist, or not racist, but a rapist.
Borderline rapist, yeah, that's a good description.
Not quite true. Some people are just dominant in the fact that they won't be dominated by others.
Where's the fun in that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you're, there's no. What's
I mean,
the word
it's
I'm looking-
easy for me to stick my dick in her ass, but when she sticks her dick in mine,
my ass. There's an eroticism you can't get from
See,
anything
the
else,
thing is,
man.
there's nothing wrong with knowing what you are. If you know that you're the kind of person that's not dominated, then that's just what you
But
are.
it's like there's a deviance in breaking from the mold and doing something different, provided it's
It's
legal.
all about the
means.
person. It's all about what you are and all.
It's all about the he said, she said bullshit.
In half a mile, take exit 31.
You better
Canal
quit
Road.
talking that shit.
I think we better quit because it's getting fucking dark. And you know what? This podcast was not very long this time.
But it was good.
This is not a very long dashing gray.
But it was good.
It was good.
So I guess until next time, guys.
Slack off.